Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's clayrammage. This time we're back with a what's sold video. I do these periodically just to show you guys what I've sold on eBay. And I am working on trying to figure out how to do let you guys know what I sell at the Pink Elephant. But yeah, that's kind of hard because I don't really take pictures of them or have a record as far as a picture that you guys could visualize and see. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But anyway, so I'm still working on that. But similar things to what I sell on eBay is what I sell at the Pink Elephant. And I could name probably just a few of them. In fact, I'll pull them out and some of you guys may remember. So from my April sales, and some of them are just different categories that I sell. And so yeah, one of them is sunglasses. I sold a couple pairs of vintage sunglasses. As you guys know too, I do I do lots of buttons and beads and craft items, and I sold a number of those. I also, let's see, I'm trying to read some of my labels here. Sold several scarves. Sold some perfume. I picked up Elizabeth Taylor perfume at the bins a couple months ago. Sold that. Sold, let's see, several glasses, drinking glasses. Sold several comics. Some of you guys remember last fall I picked up a large lot of comic books for $3, and all of them were like in perfect shape. So I've been slowly selling those. And sold some small oil lamps. Let's see, I'm going on to another one. Some other things. I had picked up a Ralph Lauren cologne, purse size, and that sold for $10. Sold jewelry, some earrings. Some of you may remember I picked up a chrome rocket drink shaker, from like the 60s. That was at the bins I picked up. Sold that for $23. Let's see, necklace. Oh, and a couple weeks ago I picked up the Minnesota State Fair programs from 72, 73, and 74. I sold the 1972 one for $6. So that was good. Sold a couple of small, Matchbox cars. Sold, what else? Plate. Hot Wheels. I picked up a bag of Hot Wheels at the bins. Turns out there was 2 Redline Hot Wheels in there. One of them was a Redline Corvette. Sold that for $22. And some of you guys also may remember I picked up a vintage needlepoint. It wasn't crewel work. It was more like a cross-stitch needlepoint. But it said Attack Cat on duty. It was actually a fairly large print. I think it was like 19 by 22. And I sold that down at the Pink Elephant for $20. And I think I picked it up for $4 or something like that. So some good sales. And then on eBay, we picked this up at the bins. This was a small souvenir piece from Garden of the Gods. And it still had the original tag that cost 35 cents and a little poem that went with it. And so that sold for $22 plus shipping, and almost all my stuff is plus shipping. I rarely do free shipping, although I do for you viewers on certain situations, I'll give free shipping. I'll just give you a flat price and include the shipping in there. So anyway, the other thing, this I also picked up at the bins. This was a Hills Brothers coffee can. It was labeled on the top 1955. 1955. Somebody put a piece of masking tape on top, put the date on there for whatever reason. Sold that for $10 plus shipping. It was in pretty good shape, a little bit of rust around the bottom. And then some of you may remember I picked up a lot of these Serta sheep. Some of you guys have even purchased them from me, and thank you for doing that. But I sold the number 9 and I sold the number 20 to the same person. Both of those at $8.99 plus shipping. And I combined shipping on that, obviously. And then I sold another one to another person for $9. And I know some people didn't think I'd do very well at these, not my viewers, but some people at the bins when I picked them up. And I've talked to a couple guys since then about them, because there's been others that have popped up, not when I've been there, but other times, and they pass on them. But I'm like, you pay, because you pay by the pound, and they weigh about 6 ounces each. So I'm paying like 50 cents each, and I'm turning around selling them for $9 each. That's good profit for me. They're easy to ship. I don't have to worry about them breaking. I can still ship them first class, because with the box, I put them in a 8 by 6 by 4 size box. So in the box, they're still good. So I'm making $5 after fees and my shipping, supplies cost. So $5 an item, and I picked up 27 of them. So hey, I gladly make over $100 on these. These I also picked up at the bins. These are a pair of sterling silver earrings. These are, they were marked TK Sterling. Nobody quite knows exactly what TK stands for. There is an artist in Arizona that was creating these that they thought was the TK, but he had a different signature on his. But they do get attributed to him sometimes. So who knows? But they sold for $16 plus shipping. And again, I paid probably 20 cents for them because they're so light. And if some of you are wondering, that's kind of cheap for some of this stuff. My philosophy on selling is I need to turn quickly because I don't have much room. So I price aggressively to sell and sell quickly if I can. Hopefully that helps give some incentive. So, if somebody else can buy it and make more money on it, good for them. I'm good with that. These egg cups also came from the bins. They're a beautiful rose pattern. They were all in excellent shape. And, this was the only one. It has that tiny chip on it. The rest were all in perfect condition. They were from Japan. And these I actually had for quite a while. So I dropped the price on these. I had them at $22.99 for a while, and then I dropped them to $18.99. And they sold, so that's good. Picked up, this also came from the bins. You know me, I get a lot of stuff from the bins. And this is a beautiful pocket square. It's kind of that Art Deco, Art Nouveau style. Beautiful pocket square. Had this for a while, but again, I paid, a dime or something for it, because you pay by the pound. And so sold this for $20. This is a designer name on it, and don't ask me how to pronounce it. It's an Italian guy. So it's a beautiful, beautiful pocket square. Last summer at a garage sale, we picked up a whole lot of stuff for $0.25 each. So these 2 ornaments I picked up for $0.25 each. They were both Mickey Mouse Disney ornaments. So they sold for $15 plus shipping. So that was a good deal. Again, it took a while for them to sell, but that's okay. This Stevie Ray Vaughan, this is actually a music book, guitar book. And it was our little dumpster diving adventure my wife and I had about a month ago here in our neighborhood. I pulled out a whole bunch of these guitar books. And so for free, I'm already making money on them. So that's good. So that's the first one to sell. The other one, some of you guys know my adventure with these Hamilton Beach beaters. So I sold one of the extras that I've picked up, and all of these I've paid $1 for. So I sold this one for $24.90 plus shipping, and then I sold another one right after that for the same $24.90. I had one listing and a quantity of 2. That's why the photos are the same. So I sold both of those for $50. Great for a $2 investment. Cindy actually went to a thrift store a while back and picked these up. She thought they were adorable, which they were. These little mouse salt and pepper shakers. So we sold those for $16.99 plus shipping. Fun find. I picked this up at the bins. This was a National Cash Register receipt. We used to call them hand skewers because you could skewer your hand on them. They'd sit next to the register, and as you get your receipt, you just put them on there. Sold this for $25.99 plus shipping. I was surprised at the value of this. I was actually expecting to get like 10 bucks out of it, but when I looked them up, they're quite valuable. So that was because it's marked National Cash Register right on it, as opposed to a plain one or just with ornate filigree work on it. I pick up these watches at the bins, just random watches, working or not, doesn't matter. I just pick them up. I don't pay much for them, and then I put them in a big lot. So here I had a lot of 65 watches, sold them for 90. In this particular case, I did do free shipping on this, so I'm selling these for about $1 a watch. Well, I did flat rate shipping, the medium size box, so it cost me $15 in shipping, so $75, so a little over $1 a watch. But I'm still making money on them, and they're out of my house. Yay! Some of you guys remember I picked this up just like a little over a week ago. It's beautiful Last Rites candlestick holy water solid cast metal piece. It's a beautiful piece, in great condition, with the exception of when I got him home, I found that where's the photo here? The legs were broken off. So you can see this right here where they're broken and they were loose. So I was going to ask more money, but I got an offer of 50 bucks for it, so I took it plus shipping because it was pretty heavy, and so I was quite happy about that. Actually, it's a good find. It's a beautiful piece, and the person was super thrilled to get it. Okay, this little dish, when I first started eBay almost 2 years ago, as far as doing it, that's to make money as opposed to just selling personal stuff. I've been selling personal stuff for 20 years, but to make money on it, this was something that I picked up. It's a Havel and Limoges little tray, and I had it on eBay and it didn't sell. And I didn't have them very long, but I kind of like panicked, thinking, oh, these things are never going to sell. And so I pulled a bunch of stuff, and this was one of the things I pulled. But I actually have been using it in our bathroom for quite a long time as a little tray to hold some of my stuff. And then the other day I was like, I really should sell that, because I found another one. Some of you guys may remember on the video I picked up another tray that I liked a lot better, and I don't have to worry about breaking. So I relisted this one. It sold right away for $20 plus shipping. So this piece is probably from about 1880, from what I can determine from the dates and stuff on it and the marks on the back. All right, this I also picked up from the bins. This is a add a bag strap, new in the package. So it's just something you can add an extra bag to your luggage, and it holds it on. Pretty simple little thing, but sold it for $8 plus shipping. So I was happy about that. And this last item is this little round purse, which I just picked up last week. Just listed it, and it sold, within a few hours of listing it. It's a beautiful little tapestry round purse in wonderful condition. The tapestry is like perfect, which is unusual, but some of the metal has issues. Like here, there's a spot on the metal chain that had some green verdigris that could probably be cleaned off easily enough, but I tend to want to sell things more in as-is condition as opposed to cleaning them up and making them look perfect. So I kind of leave that stuff. Depends on what it is, but in this case, I'm like, I'll let them decide if they want to clean it. So yeah, and this was a small one. It's only like 5.5 inches wide, but I was super thrilled that it sold very quickly, and there was no other round ones. This was the only round purse listed or sold that I could find in the last 90 days. So I probably could have asked more, but again, I picked it up at the bins for very little money. I'm making good money, and they were thrilled. So that's what, to me, this is all about. It's not, the money is helpful, definitely, but it's about getting the right products to the right people that will really enjoy them and take care of them. So, but there, I just sold something else. Isn't that exciting? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. We'll catch you next time.